Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm starting my reading vlog for my reread of Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and yes, the text is backwards, I'm not flipping this video. I am really excited to reread this. I read it for the first time in 2019 and I absolutely loved it, and I have also read Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn last month in December and absolutely loved it. But I am by no means like a thriller expert. I'm pretty sure those are like the only two thrillers I've actually read. So like if you're here for thriller book recommendations or anything, you're not going to get it on my channel. But I am just really looking forward to rereading this to see if it lives up to how much I loved it the first time. I was so shocked and angry and just every single possible emotion ever when I first read this, so it'll be fun to see if I still feel all these things on a second way round. I also have never watched the movie, so I am going to watch the movie for the first time at the end of this vlog and give my thoughts on that. So kind of exciting. I've never really done just a reading vlog that is just about completely the book. I've done like weekly vlogs where I also talk about like food and movies and stuff, but this is just going to be like completely focused on Gone Girl, and it's also going to contain spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, then don't watch this video, or watch it on mute, whatever you want. But yeah, I am going to shut up now. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I am going to get started on reading this book.
You ever hear the expression, the simplest answer is often the correct one?
Actually, I've never found that to be true.
Right now I have read up to page 99 of the book, and I decided to tab it and annotate for the first time. I was going to do this last year in December. I had this whole plan I was going to do it for a video, like annotate for the first time. So I guess I can like combine these two videos together. It's kind of fun. I've been doing a pink tab for Amy's backstory, a blue tab for Amy's like personality, a green tag for Nick's personality, and like orange for some like general thoughts. And as you can see, I have quite a lot already in just like the first 100 pages, but obviously that makes sense because they're like setting up the characters and stuff. But I think it's quite fun actually. There's like some sections where like, I don't know if you can really tell, but like so much pink happens all together, like backstory stuff, and then there's not any backstory for a while, and then there's some more backstory. What I can't really, well, I think I do know, is that obviously the Amy chapters are diary entries, but the Nick chapters, I'm assuming they're just like general, you know, like narrator. I don't think he's like writing it down or anything, it's just like his head, like as he's thinking it, which is interesting because for a second, obviously Amy is like unreliable narrator, but I can't remember if at first if Nick was as well, but I'm assuming it is, and he's just kind of lying to himself. And there is like some points where it says like that's the 5th time I've lied to the police today, and then you're thinking like, okay, what were the lies in the last conversation? So I don't know, I just think it's pretty fun. And like the personality tabs obviously as well, like because they're both unreliable narrators, you're like thinking like, is this their actual personality? Especially like I know like the stuff Amy says about Nick is like, is this his actual personality? And I wrote some tabs, so like this one here, I just wrote like reality question mark, because she's telling like a story about Nick, and I'm like, is this true or is this like part of the lie? So I think it's pretty fun so far, and I'm enjoying like doing something different. So I've currently read up to page 159 and I'm really enjoying like tabbing, it's so fun. And what I've noticed right now is that Gillian Flynn is really like hammering in the fact that Nick is also an unreliable narrator. She is really like making him give us doubts as to how innocent he is. And you know, he has like his phone going off and him not answering it, and we have him even admitting that he enjoys the lie of admission, and just a lot of other like shady stuff. And I'm pretty sure I remember that the reason his phone's going off is because he is having an affair and cheating on Amy. So I'm excited to find out if I'm right. I'm pretty sure that's right, but I can't really remember. I don't remember, there was something else, I don't know. Nick is just very shady at this part in the book, but like overall I obviously do, well, I know what happens, but I am on Nick's side still. And I think even if I was reading it for the first time, I'm pretty sure I was on Nick's side at this point still, because I don't know, Amy just isn't a very likeable person. But I'm excited to keep going, and I feel like the big twist, or one of the big twists, is coming up soon. Right now I'm up to about page 230, and as you'll notice, a lot of my tabs now are just orange because we've not really got so much personality now, it's more just like breadcrumbs. So that's what I've been labelling, because we still haven't had the big reveal that I thought would have happened by now. With, you know, obviously Amy revealing that her diary entries so far have been fake. I thought that would happen sooner, but actually hasn't, so that's kind of interesting. But we're having like so many breadcrumbs laid by her with, you know, like the pregnancy and the gun and what else? Oh, the credit cards. Just like so many different things. And obviously Nick is like, what is going on? Like he's been shocked so much, and we're like, who can we trust? He said, obviously, I know we can't trust her because I read it, but really enjoying it. Definitely gonna keep reading, definitely until like the reveal happens. Maybe try and get like another 100 pages of today. I'm around like halfway exactly, so it could be kind of good to get like over halfway today, and then maybe try and finish tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But excited for the big reveal. I'm like waiting for it to happen. Like every single time we get to one of Amy's chapters, I'm like waiting for it, and then it doesn't happen. Okay, so it happened basically right after I just spoke in the last clip, but Amy revealed that the fake diary was fake, and I forgot that at the same time Nick finds out about her plan because she does like the thing with the puppets at the end of the like treasure hunt. I forgot that like he finds out about her plan at the same time we do, so that's pretty cool. What I do think is that since like this time reading it, I knew this was going to happen and she was going to reveal like, oh, the diary you've been reading is fake, then it was so much easier to see the whole time it was fake because it was like so overly happy, and like her writing style completely changes when she switches into like the real Amy. And I just thought, like, I don't know, it's pretty clever how she does it. There's also like some more personality stuff, but like, because we're finding out about the real Amy now, and like we found out that the diary, I didn't realise that the whole diary that we've been reading, all of it, like going back, was fake. I thought it was just like the more recent stuff, but it actually was like the entire thing is fake. So it's pretty cool. And now I'm just gonna keep reading because I forgot that like Nick finds out at the same time we do. So now it's like him chasing her at the same time as she's like playing with him, and it's like a cat and mouse game. I don't know. I actually hate Amy so much, but like I'm also just so impressed by her, like the fact that she planned this for a full year, and like she actually, I didn't realise that she genuinely at the end of it, like once he is caught and like put in jail, she plans on actually killing herself, which is like just next level. And she basically is like, my parents deserve to be hurt as well because I'm not amazing Amy. Like she's just that girl. Like there's just no words. She's an absolute psychopath, but as much as I hate her, I also kind of love her just a little bit. It is the next day. I really wish I could like bring some different backgrounds in. That's how I'm trying to switch between like having like the wall and like lights so you can like tell when the clips are changing. I don't know, but I'm like trapped in my room, so I can't really do that. But yeah, so where I finished off last night, we found out that some of the backstory that we found out earlier about Amy having like a stalker as a child, and then also like apparently she was raped by a guy, that wasn't set up earlier, but it was just like kind of mentioned like by Nick's lawyer. Amy planned both of these. Like she is very much into like planning ahead, causing people like to get set up. Like she made the girl that she told everyone was a stalker, like she set up all the evidence, like made the girl act this way and dress this way and stuff, so that when Amy then told people that she was a stalker, it was believable. So I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting. I feel like when I first read it, by the time it came to the stuff about the guy apparently raping her, I knew that wouldn't have been true just because of what we knew by that point. But I think the first time I read it, when I found out the girl wasn't actually a stalker, I was pretty surprised. So that was pretty fun to read again. Although I think that this time, knowing obviously what I know, it is pretty obvious when they set these things up that it's going to be not true. But obviously that is the benefit of rereading. So I'm just going to continue now. I definitely am going to finish it tonight. I've not got that much left at all. And I'm excited to continue. I just remember how angry I was at the end of this book the first time, and I feel like I'm going to be the same. I just have to say that even though I hate Amy and I want her plan to fail, when she gets robbed, I do actually still feel bad for her. And I don't know why, but I do still feel bad. So Amy is home, and oh my god, I hate her so much. Like just the way that she lies about every little thing, and she still makes Nick out to look like a bad guy, and just everything about her like actually just infuriates me. And we need to talk about the Dizzy thing. So obviously she went to Dizzy for help as part of like her new plan because her money got stolen, and then he turned out to be literally crazy. And I have like mixed feelings because obviously I think it's disgusting that she framed someone else again for rape and like kidnapping and all this stuff, and then killed him when he actually is kind of innocent. But at the same time, I do think that he genuinely was abusive and dangerous, and that she was going to be very much stuck there forever, probably. So I don't know. Like obviously I do think what she did is disgusting and I hate her, but then I also really dislike Dizzy, and I think that she kind of didn't have a choice, but then also she put herself in that situation by being a psycho who lies all the time anyway. So I don't know. I don't feel bad for Desi for being dead, but I do think it's still like disgusting, like the lies and everything she makes up about him, and I feel bad for his mum. The fact that she has this like twisted like fantasy where they stay together and he like actually maybe will love her again, and even if he doesn't love her, like he can fake loving her, and that's what she wants, is like, even like I can't even imagine like having that mindset. Like the fact that she genuinely thinks that they should stay together after everything that she has done is like crazy. And she's like, oh, even if you were to like have another wife and like some boring kids, like you'd always think about me because I'm like exciting. Like, no, you're actually just a psychopath. I just remembered why I was so angry at the end of this book. It wasn't even because of what Amy was doing. It was this section here where Nick just agrees that Amy's right. He literally says, Amy was exactly right, so maybe there was no good end for me. Amy was toxic, yet I couldn't imagine a world without her entirely. Who would I be with Amy just gone? Like, oh my god, like, I can't believe this. Although he does, obviously, like, he's saying that she needs to go to prison, so that's something at least. Like, he doesn't actually think that they should, like, make a happy family together. Like, he at least knows that she has to go to prison, but like, oh my god. I finished, and I am so angry. Just the same as last time. I cannot believe that she gets herself pregnant, and she saved the samples from like, I don't know when, like 2 years previous. It's like the ultimate like end game, and the fact that like they're just faking it so much. Like, she is like trying to pretend that she's normal, and he is like faking that he's happy. Oh my god. And like, it's like I hate it, but it's so perfect. Like, I love it, but I also hate it. Like, this is definitely like still 5 stars. I've tabbed so much. I kind of stopped tabbing as much near the end. Just at the end it's just all like orange, which was my thing for like just general thoughts. I cannot believe her. Like, I actually hate Amy more than any other person. Like, I feel like I've met her in real life and that she's done me personally wrong. Like, that's how angry I am at like her. I'm actually so angry. But anyway, I'm gonna watch the movie now. I haven't ever seen the movie, so it'll be interesting to like see what's different and what's the same, etc. And if I get as angry at the movie as I do about the book, like, it's like a good angry. Like, I'm angry because I'm meant to be angry. Like, Gillian Flynn wants you to be angry, and it works. Like, she is. It's just so perfectly put together, I think. That's pretty much all I have to say for now. I'm gonna make some food and then chill and then watch the movie. Also, some like final thoughts on annotating. I definitely do enjoy it. I'm not gonna do it like regularly, and I think I'll probably just do it for rereads. But it was really fun. It definitely made me like more engaged. Like, vlogging plus like the annotating together just like made this experience like so much better, I think, of like rereading and like tabbing, like just all the different emotions and foreshadowing and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it's really fun. So if you're going to like reread one of your favourite books, I would definitely recommend like doing this because it's quite fun. I'm sorry, but why is this movie 2.5 hours long? I did not have the attention span for a 2.5 hour long movie. But I'll do it for the vlog, I guess. I'm not going to do like a full movie review because I know nobody actually really cares that much about the movie, but I did enjoy it. However, I think that Rosamund Pike as Amy just didn't really work for me. I always envisioned Amy, that sounds silly because I know it's her name, but as Amy Adams, and then this actress just was so like dry and unemotional and like very just like straight faced, and I don't know, I just always envisioned Amy as like having a lot more like manic energy at times and stuff. I don't know. They also left out like some of the good stuff from the books, but I guess the movies always have to do that because like run times and stuff. It didn't feel like 2.5 hours, I'll say that. It didn't like drag on or anything, but I don't know, I did enjoy it. It just didn't like live up to the book. I think the book was better, but they always are, to be honest. So if you enjoyed this vlog, that's pretty much the end of it. So thank you so much for watching. please leave a like and definitely let me know your thoughts on Gone Girl, the book and the movie if you've seen the movie. And if you want me to do more vlogs like this, let me know. I don't really do them that often, but it was kind of fun to do. It really helped me like engage with the book more, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.